Hey guys, Chai Guy here with a little bit of a tutorial video on 2K20 Myteam for those of you that are starting it out late. So it's not a regular tutorial, it's just for those that are only picking up the controller now and trying to get into it. I only started playing 2K20 Myteam about 2 weeks ago. The world's in a crazy place and people are finding themselves with a lot more time to play video games. I was one of those people and I thought I'd give 2K20 Myteam a chance, and I'm glad I did because it is a lot of fun. I love it. I was addicted to it within the first couple of minutes I started playing. And I played Myteam before. I played 2K15 Myteam ages ago and it was awesome. I loved it as well. And yeah, I kind of knew a little bit of what I was doing, but I didn't know everything, and I made a couple of mistakes that I want to try and put out there so people don't make the same mistakes as me. And I'm just going to go into those things, I'm going to list over them, I'm going to gloss over them like real superficially, just so you get an understanding of what you kind of want to spend your money on, the different currencies, tokens, MT, VC. I want to go over the auction house, how to use it, what kind of players might be good or bargain value for you, especially early on in the game. And then lastly, I want to go over the game modes, and that's probably a big one because that's the one that changes, that and the auction house, that changes the most as the season progresses. So as the game goes on and you get more into it, the rewards for different game modes, they change and they get a bit better for certain ones and they get like pretty average for other ones. So I'm just going to go over them. I'm going to explain which ones I found fun personally and also which ones I thought like reap the best rewards. And then from there, hopefully in the next 3 weeks, you can build the best team possible as quickly as you can. And you want to build your dream team. I mean, that's what this game mode is so fun for. You can make Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, and Larry Bird all on the same team if you wanted to, which is incredible. And if you're a basketball fan like myself, there's no real other game that really provides that. So I just want to help you get started on the best foot possible. And I'm going to get right into it right now. So the first things, guys, is locker codes. Locker codes are basically free codes that you input from the internet into the game and they give you something free, which is awesome. So you either get players, tokens, packs, sometimes you get, I think MT, if possible, I'm not sure, but you get free stuff, which is awesome. And so when I first started, there were a whole bunch of different Players Club codes, and those Players Club codes, they're a tongue twister, that's what I'm inputting here now on the screen, that's for Terrence Davis. And I got a whole bunch of them. I got, think, Myers Leonard, PJ Washington, Jamal Murray. So you get a whole bunch of good cards that are much better than any of the cards you're going to get from a starter pack. And you can basically use them for the game modes. It's awesome. You just get free, really good cards. There's a Pink Diamond Kobe Bryant that's available the whole season, so that's not going to expire. You can input that and get a free Pink Diamond Kobe Bryant, which is awesome. And so yeah, that's what you want to do. First thing when you're getting started in the game, put in all the locker codes possible. I've added in the description below a link to a website that puts all the locker codes from the internet together. So it congregates them from, I think, players' Twitters or on the internet. I'm not sure where they get them from, but they put them all there for you. It gives you an estimate on how long they'll last for when they expire. And yeah, you get access to all the free locker codes. So that's what you want to do when you're getting started. And a lot of the time you'll get this fun little ball drop game which will determine what your prize is. Sometimes you get a choice of things and sometimes it's just one guaranteed thing. So for the Pink Diamond Kobe Bryant and this Terrence Davis here, I'm guaranteed to get the Terrence Davis. So that's why they're all red and it only shows one reward on the left there. And for the Pink Diamond Kobe Bryant, it's the same thing. You're guaranteed to get that, so you don't have to worry about it falling somewhere else. But for other ones, when it comes between like a pack or tokens and a card or something, depending on where the ball lands, that determines what you're going to get from the locker code. So that's how it works. So yeah, input those as quickly as you can and that'll help you get a jump start on your team. So there are three currencies: MT, VC, tokens. MT is acquired by winning games, doing challenges and things. If you go here to the agenda, it shows you ways that you can get MT. You can also get MT from single player and multiplayer game modes. And the most important way to get and use MT is at the auction house. So here I'm trying to sell a Draymond Green, wish me luck. And you can also buy players with MT. That's the only currency you can use to buy players in the auction house, okay? You can get also players from packs, like these types of packs here in the shop, but they are mostly only attainable with VC, okay? You can use MT on some packs, like on these NBA ones, and on the out of position ones. For the GOAT ones, I think you could not use MT on the deluxe, but you can on the regular ones, which give you a chance at a GOAT card. But I don't think it's worth it. Most of the time, spend your MT in the auction house. Now, VC is only attainable with real money. So here it's showing you the price in Australian dollars for VC. It's expensive. I would not suggest putting money into this game, especially now at the end of the season. But that's just my thoughts. I think that you can do well in this game without spending money. You don't need to do that. Now I'm going into the token market. So as you can see here, I just showed you some of the Emerald rewards, and now these are the Galaxy Opal rewards. I'm struggling to say the word reward right now. And there are some good cards here, like the DeRozan, the Bol Bol's a really good card, but these cards are really difficult to get to this late in the game. Like, you're going to have to spend a lot of time and effort putting in to get these tokens just to get those cards. It's really not worth it. But you can go into this section of the token market and you find these token packs that are expensive. They cost 1,000 tokens for one of those packs. There are cheaper packs like the Lights Out and the Multi-Dimensional and these Spotlight series and I'm showing you all the really quickly, all these cards that you can get from these packs, but they're not very good cards. So with tokens, and this is what I didn't really do correctly, you want to save them, because my team is going to be giving us free tokens for sure. In fact, I'm pretty sure a locker code came out today where you can get 750 tokens. And you want to save that to use in one of those 1,000 token packs. That's like the best thing to spend them on. You get a guaranteed good Galaxy Opal card. So that's what I put my money towards. I wouldn't use it on any of those smaller packs. I wouldn't use it on getting any of the Emerald reward players or anything else, because it's not worth it. This late in the game, you can't get anything good from it. So maybe get 1 or 2 Emerald cards if you need them straight up to help you, if you don't have any other great cards to use. But other than that, just get that locker code for the 750 tokens and try and get one of those 1,000 token packs. Okay guys, so now I'm going to get into the game modes. Now, the most important thing with game modes is do what you find fun. Don't do what I'm telling you, don't do what any other YouTube channel is telling you, but do what you find the most fun, because that's what you're spending your time doing. Don't play a game if you don't find it fun. Don't do it just for the rewards. Do what you find fun. For me, personally, it was about building my dream team as best as I could, so I wanted to play the game mode that I thought I was getting the best rewards for. You don't need to do that, but if you do, I'm here to help you out. So these are the single player game modes. There's Domination, Freestyle, Triple Threat, and Challenges. Freestyle isn't a real game mode, it's just to practice your players, like shooting release and their jump shots and their dribble moves. Domination is 5-on-5 against all the real teams in the NBA and like historic teams and stuff, and you get like packs each time you beat a team. It's alright, it's not bad, it's what I used to play in 2K15. I find it fun, I find 5-on-5 the most fun, but the rewards just aren't worth it. Maybe they are earlier in the season, but at this point they don't compare. You're not going to use any of the players you get from any of those packs. Challenges can be good, and you can get some decent MT, and they're good for even sometimes doing other Evo challenges. So for Evo cards that you can evolve, it's good to use the challenges to do that. But a lot of them, for the better challenges, you need specific requirements. So you need, let's say, 5 Hornets players to beat the Miami Heat. And at the beginning of the game, when you don't have that large of an NBA player collection, it's hard to fulfill those challenges. So I chose to play this game mode, and that's Triple Threat offline, or single player. And as you can see, I've got 313 wins already, so I've been grinding it out, and I loved it. I find it fun, and I find it the most rewarding when it comes to what you actually get when you win. So, as you can see here, what I'm showing on the screen, the Diamond Consumable, that's what made me choose to do this game mode. I hate contracts, I just hate them. It makes me feel like I'm playing like Candy Crush, and my lives are running out when the player doesn't have a lot of contracts. So I really liked the idea of getting a diamond contract, so I don't have to worry about that with my best players, my favorite players. So that's why I started playing this, and then as I played, I realized every time I won, I got to open the vault, which is the vault prizes there. And so right now, it's got 4 Galaxy Opal cards, 5,000 MT, or 10 tokens. So every time you open the vault, you get a chance at one of those things, which when you're starting the game is insane. A Galaxy Opal card when you're starting the game is insane. So the vault doesn't open every time. It's probably about, from my estimate, probably a 1 in 4 chance. But when you do open it, it's awesome. Like 5,000 MT, especially at the beginning of the game, that's awesome. That's really good. So that's the game mode that I play, and I'm going to do another video in the next couple of days explaining how to play it the best and get through it the quickest, because once you get good at it, you can get through a game in 3 to 4 minutes. These game modes are the multiplayer game modes. These are the ones you need Xbox Live Gold or PS4 Plus to play. And the one I'm on right now is Unlimited. Unlimited is the 5-on-5 against a real person. And it has insane rewards. I'm going through them really quickly on the screen here, and you can get great rewards, but they're really tough to get if you don't have a great team, because you're going to be going up against players that have all GOAT lineups, all Galaxy Opal lineups, have been playing the game for ages, and I even struggle now with my good team. So I don't think it's worth it unless you've got a great team, or unless you really love the game mode. And the same with Triple Threat Online. I think that compared to Triple Threat Offline, the rewards just aren't worth it. It is more fun, of course, to play against real people, but if you want to get the best bang for your buck, per se, like for your contracts, and get the most rewards to build the best team possible, it's not really worth it. So I wanted to build the best team possible for this game. I play with friends. I had 3 or 4 friends, like I said, playing with me when I first started, and I just wanted to build the best team so we could be competitive against each other and have fun with it. So I recommend Triple Threat Offline, but again, do whatever floats your boat, seriously. So now I'm going to start talking about the auction house really briefly, and just explaining how it works, and just a simple way to get the cards that you want as cheap as possible. So right here, this is the search feature, and I'm going to search up Dwayne Wade because he's a good card, good player, and he's usable for pretty much anyone, for any team, any style of play that you want to use, especially in the beginning. So this Diamond Dwayne Wade that I'm going to find, as you can see, there are 2 Diamond Dwayne Wades. So if you want to narrow it down more, you can specify by position. Some players, they have multiple players for the same positions and rarities and stuff, so it can be a bit more difficult. But for Dwayne Wade, there's only 1 Diamond shooting guard. This is him, and I love this card. I really highly recommend picking him up if you're a fan of Dwayne Wade, especially at the beginning of the game. He's awesome. So grab him. But as you can see here, you can see there's varying prices for him everywhere. So some are 9,000, some are 4,000, some are 5,000, whatever they are. So what you want to do is you want to go to the minimum buyout and the maximum buyout, and you want to edit that. So you want to go minimum buyout 500, because if you can find one for 500, awesome, but chances of that are pretty slim. And then you want to slowly move it up until you can find them for the cheapest. So as you can see, I go to 3,950, oh, 4,700, sorry. I go to 4,100, way too many of them, like crazy amount. You move it down slightly, 3,950, way too many of them still. So I can keep going down until I can find some. So I go to 3,600, all of a sudden there's none. So at that point, that fine point to find them, 3,750, and bang, those are the 2 cheapest you can buy it now. Of course, you can find it cheaper, maybe if you try to get it on a bid, and it's possible, but it's not always the case. And for me personally, when I'm looking for a card, I like to find them with the diamond contracts. As I already said, I hate contracts, and I was lucky enough to find that Dwayne Wade card for about 4,800 at the time with a diamond contract. That's an infinity contract. That means you don't have to keep replacing contracts. You play with him as many times as you want, and he's never going to run out of contracts. You don't have to think about it. And so that's actually the other benefit of playing the 3-on-3 game mode that I forgot to mention, is that you only use 3 players, meaning you don't need to find contracts for a whole 13-man roster. You just need to find it for 3 players. So if you can get 3 awesome players that you enjoy using with infinity contracts, boom, bam, but ready to go. Don't have to worry about it anymore. So that was my thinking. I found that extremely helpful, and it helped me just enjoy the game without needing to worry about contracts, and also just knowing that those are my guys, my 3 players that I go to every time. And I think when I started, I had Isaac Bonga, the fan favorite Amethyst, who was awesome. Found him with the infinity contract for I think about 6k. That was a bit pricey, but I was happy with him. The Dwayne Wade, which I really enjoyed. And then you probably want to get a bigger player, a big man, if you can find one with an infinity contract. So that's what I recommend doing. Use those strategies on the auction house. Make sure you're going down and finding the cheapest available. Buy it now if you're going to buy it now. And if you do want to bid, make sure you check how much they go for. Buy it now before you start bidding on guys. Because in the past, I thought I was found like a Rudy Gobert, for example, Galaxy Opal for 10k MT when he was dropping in value. And I was like, Galaxy Opal, Rudy Gobert, that's awesome, I'm going to grab that. And then I checked the buy it now, and there's some for 9,000, 8,750. And I realized I didn't get that good of a bargain. So make sure you're double checking that before you make an impulse purchase. And then if you make sure you're doing all of that, you really can't make any mistakes. As long as you're getting a player you like to use with enough contracts or a diamond contract or whatever, then you can't really make any mistakes if it's the cheapest buy it now available. So that's what I suggest you do. Have fun with it, guys. Alright guys, so that's the video. I hope you found it helpful. I know that I wish I had something like this when I first started up, so yeah, I really hope it leads you in the right directions. Really, if you have any questions, leave a comment and I will actually try to respond to you and let you know my thoughts. I do know a little bit. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. I've been playing a lot of hours of 2K recently, so I've picked up a lot of knowledge. But I'm not going to say that everything I say is the be all and end all, but I will try and help you out if you have any questions. I hope you have fun with it. The game mode is awesome. There are 3 more weeks left, but make the most of it. Build that dream team of yours. Put Bill Russell with 11 championships, with Michael Jordan with 6 championships, and LeBron James with 3 championships, and make your GOAT team. You know, do whatever you want to do with it. Have fun with it. Play the game modes you want to play. Have the players you want to have. And yeah, good luck to you all. Please leave a like if this helped you out. Please subscribe if you want to see more content. And yeah, appreciate it, guys. Have a good time.